is it worth sacrificing like longevity for squatting a certain way?
This is something that I wanted to talk about with you, was like chasing perfection as far as like how the lift looks or functions or whatever it may be, versus the output of what they're capable of. Because something that I always kind of handicapped myself with was, oh, my deadlift doesn't look right, oh, my squat doesn't look right. I've always felt okay benching's always felt like super natural to me, but squatting always felt weird. Deadlifting,
you got long legs as well, the way.
Yeah, I'm a long motherfucker. Deadlifting always felt okay, but squatting felt rough for me. So I was always at this point of, chasing perfect lifts, improving my mechanics, doing this, doing that, changing my brace, doing blah, 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 like always trying to make it a little better. So because of that, I was consistently stuck lifting well beyond what I'm capable of at my peak. Like I think pulling 500 is possible for me if I really started to work toward it intentionally. But I'm so caught up in like how I brace. So when you're looking at clients like that, how do you and even Lane Norton in this case, where he's got that really, really like big chest fall in his squat, how do you kind of pick what what you're going to do with the client?
I mean, so that's just one more thing about Lane. Like, even though he has a squat which traditionally is really ugly, like he still has a world record in the squat.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Let's not knock
yeah,
it.
That's a big piece to this, guys, is no matter what we have to say about Lane, and again, like Lane Norton fucking introduced me to powerlifting.
Yeah.
I have done his powerlifting programs and I fucking love
That's
them.
That's a fat program, a PHAT one.
So funny enough, I didn't do fat, I did PH3.
I don't know what
It was very briefly on bodybuilding.com, and to this day it is like one of the most fun it's one of the most fun powerlifting programs I've ever done, because it has like a bodybuilding component to it as well. Yeah. So I was like, dude, I'm fucking stronger. I look better. That was the first time I ever pulled 4 plates. I loved it. I thought it was really, really fun and really well structured. And I didn't ever hit a point where I was like, fuck, man, like I'm starting to stack up some injuries and stuff. Like it was like the program finished and I was like, oh fuck, thank God. Like that last week, it was finally creeping up.
Yeah, I just don't want to say anything bad about him because I don't know him.
No,
just to get it out. We're clearly fans of him in terms of
absolutely.
We don't know who he is.
And Lane ain't gonna fucking hear us. And Lane, if you do, I seriously, I love everything you do.
Apart from his squat. So anyway, so I would first look at the goals. So, because unless you're wanting to be a world level powerlifter, is it worth sacrificing longevity for squatting a certain way? Okay, because at the end of the day, if you're a powerlifter, your goal is to move the most weight on a squat, bench, and deadlift. And if that means having a chest pull pattern and using your back to squat, well, that's what it is, right? If that's the most weight you can use, and you want to break a world record, then you do it that way. That's how you do it. Okay. For general population, I would even argue, do they have to squat?
Hey guys, if you like this clip, please share this out to someone else who needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more, there's actually a whole podcast and a whole YouTube channel. So you can go find us at Pride Fitness and Movement on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever you find your podcasts. Go give us a follow, and we'll see y'all later.